When I grew up, I wanted to be Superman, whatever, but the superheroes didn't look like me. Now kids of color will see superheroes that look like them. That's important.
Yeah, I agree. That's important. But again, that's for you. For me and most others, when we were growing up, we did not even have television sets in the first place to watch superhero movies. Nonetheless, we had some superheroes which we looked up to. I remember we had superheroes like Super Makia, Sarai Tonge, Tata Thomas, Afo Akom, Grand Kumba, and a good number of others.
People walking the streets shouting Wakanda forever. Tell us about the reaction there on the continent to this movie.
Yeah, though there's general good reception of the movie, interestingly, we have realized that the girls are not too happy with this movie, while the boys are very happy, especially girls around the coastal and urban settings.
Why do you say that?
The reason is very simple. If you watch the movie Black Panther very carefully, you will notice that most of the girls kept their natural look, low cut, minimal makeup, yet they were very intelligent, very strong, very powerful. But if you visit some of these towns where these slay queens are concentrated, you have Boya, Limbe, especially University of Boya students, those girls, you see they usually like to wear artificial hair, makeup, everything, but they cannot pass one course, change course, they don't have 1 franc in their account, but they keep slaying on social media. So now the Boys Association have unanimously agreed in their last meeting that this trip, it don't bad. 1 franc, no girl will see it. Unless they shave what is popularly called korobo, or they start acting smart, intelligent, and before they can spend anything on them.
So good to see you tonight. Some people are calling this film a real cultural breakthrough. Is that how you see it?
Good to see you too, Colonizer. Yeah, of course, that's how I see it, definitely. The movie demonstrates the strength of the African woman, the African mother. I remember last time you visited us, you told me that you enjoy the comportment, the behavior of the Bamenda girls because they can cook, they can take care of the household, and so many other good things. Perhaps I should let you know that is simply because the Bamenda mothers, they don't joke. They don't joke. In fact, a Bamenda mother can slap for Africa. Just interview all those Bamenda girls. They know, they'll testify, they will tell you. A Bamenda mother can slap for Africa. In fact, a typical Bamenda mother slap will reformat your brain and you begin to think opposite. And the simple thing is that they want you to grow up as a decent girl. And that is the reason why, if you visit the University of Bamenda today, generally the girls are decently dressed and they are doing fairly well with their academics. But if you visit the University of Boya, in general, those girls, 419. You see a group of slayers who cannot even pass an ordinary exam, but they are busy looking for parties, makeup, human hair, and this brings to mind the question: what they have on their heads, what they were born with. Is it chimpanzee hair? Is that not human hair? So I don't get it. In fact, it is witchcraft to continue to wear, how do they call it, Brazilian hair on a head, an empty head that cannot pass any exam. Now this same kind of thing make a PFX last time. In fact, we will not have it.
Go ahead.
Thank you. As I was saying, this show of the African strength, the strength of the African mother doesn't just end with the Bamenda women. If you move across different cultures, for example, you go to the Bassa people, their women, they beat their husbands hands down. You go down even to Manfi, the Bangi girls, who are very, very energetic. It's not clear what the energy is used for. They may not necessarily use their energy to cook or to take care of their household and things like that. But they probably use their energy for something which I'm not too sure is appropriate to mention during this very important CNN interview.
So you think that the success of Black Panther is going to mean more work, maybe for black actors, directors, more movies?
But even without that, if in Hollywood decides not to produce subsequent versions of this movie, the Mutengene boys, Kumba boys, Bamenda boys are already planning to act part 2 of this movie. As a matter of fact, the only major problem they have now is who is going to play which role and where they are going to do it. Firstly, because of the idea that Wakanda comes from Kanda, the Manfi people are saying that because they eat a lot of Eru and Kanda, they should act the movie there. the Bamenda Northwest professional Achu eaters, all these Bafut, Meta, and all the other villages are saying that no, they eat a lot of Achu and Kanda, so they should act it there. The Bakwe people are also claiming that no, they eat Kwakoko and Kanda sauce, so they should act in Bakwe land. The Fiango boys, on the other, have now said that they have discovered vibranium in their cocoa farms. That the Bamenda people should not mistake Munguin for Kanda. That they have vibranium in their cocoa farms, so they should act the movie there in Kumba. So let me quickly clear the air and say that this so-called vibranium, these Kumba boys think they have discovered, let me say it's nothing other than black kangwa. Fiango boys, that is black kangwa, is not vibranium. The other issue which they are fighting about is who is going to be Black Panther. You see Bali fighting Bamungo, Balanki, all this sort of, just fighting themselves who will be Black Panther. But the Bamileke people have now come in saying that because of the name T'Challa sounds like Chakunte, Chenche, Chana Pierre. So they say they are the ones to be Black Panther in the movie. So that's the confusion we have. But there are other roles which there are, is less of a confusion, like the Ezemo. Of course, they agreed unanimously that the Oku people should have that role because they can easily exhibit their natural talents there, chief priest and all those kind of stuff. So that's the only issue we have now.
Did you like the film or did you love the film?
Just getting started. Let's have some fun.
With all due respect, permit me say thunderfire you for that question. Of course, I love it. Even those certified witches and wizards who usually fly in sardine gongongs around my phone there shouting they never freeze. They have attested that they love the movie. Everybody loves it. It's good.
Such a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you so much for the view of Black Panther
Yeah,
from
the pleasure
continent.
is shared.
It is
Thank
very
you
much
very much.
appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you.